Look at early stage startups today. You'll see an obsession with instant scale. Founders want automated systems, complex funnels, and viral hacks from day one. But trying to operate like a massive, optimized corporation before you actually have a solid foundation is exactly why most of these early stage companies collapse. The programmer and investor Paul Graham famously identified a counterintuitive rule for survival. To get your business off the ground, you have to actively do manual, unscalable work to win your very first customers. You cannot optimize your way into customer loyalty. Deep, genuine trust has to be built by hand long before any automated growth system can take hold. That means the founder needs to be on the front lines. You pick up the phone, you personally resolve every issue, and drastically over-deliver for your first 50 customers. Your first 50 customers serve as a foundational marketing team. They are the living proof that a business has earned the right to scale by providing value manually first. Let's say you survive that early phase, your product is validated, but then you hit what we call the growth trap, a sudden, brutal plateau where momentum just stops. Most businesses fail because their distribution is practically invisible. People need what you built, they just don't know you exist. At this stage, marketing is oxygen. It acts as the bridge across that gap, forming a direct shortcut to market trust. But pumping that oxygen into your business becomes incredibly dangerous if your internal operations and delivery systems are weak. Real brand value accumulates in the boring moments, the speed of a reply, the fairness of a resolution, and the reliability of the delivery when no one is watching. If you aggressively market a broken operational system, you aren't growing. You are simply paying money to accelerate the speed at which you acquire bad reviews and destroy whatever market trust you had left. True scaling requires treating your internal operations as your primary marketing tool. If the foundation is cracked, running external ads is just pouring fuel on a fire. Surviving the chaos of this mid-stage expansion brings a heavy psychological toll. There is an intense, constant temptation to chase every new market, launch every requested feature, and say yes to every opportunity. Steve Jobs frequently warned about this trap, pointing out that true focus is the active process of saying no to other genuinely good ideas. To survive, you have to adopt a mechanism of ruthless rejection. Pick exactly one metric that matters, whether that is revenue, profit margin, or customer retention. Lock it in for a 90-day cycle and channel absolutely all of your energy there. When your focus is that tight, your relationship with negative feedback changes. You stop viewing a customer complaint as a personal insult to your hard work. Instead, those complaints become objective data. They are free consulting. They act as system bugs that explicitly highlight breaking down. By ruthlessly rejecting outside distractions and using those complaints to patch your operational bugs, you take chaotic, unpredictable growth and forge it into a hardened, highly scalable system. Eventually, the systems hold. You enter the maturity phase. The operations are smooth, the revenue is predictable, and for the first time, you finally feel safe. But in business, stability is a complete myth. The moment leadership adopts the mindset that things are going well, the company begins a silent decline. External competitors rarely assassinate a mature, established business. The lethal blows always come from within: internal complacency, a loss of curiosity, and devastatingly slow reaction times. Look at Nokia. They confused absolute market dominance with permanent safety, failing to update their reality when the market shifted. Their arrogance made them invisible. The only antidote to this terminal complacency is to force a non-negotiable monthly disruption meeting where leadership completely drops their egos. You have to look at your own company and ask, if a hungry new startup launched today, exactly how would they destroy us? You must institutionalize self-disruption, dismantling your weaknesses long before the market does it for you. Doing the unscalable early work, constantly fixing operational bugs, and forcing self-disruption all require immense effort. And all of that effort drains from a single finite resource: the founder's personal energy. Exhaustion turns every strategic choice into a heavy obstacle. When a founder's energy drops, decision-making slows, and the company lags behind a fast-moving market. When your energy is high, that friction disappears. Strategic decisions become obvious, and execution happens rapidly because you have the mental clarity to see the path. Because personal fatigue directly causes corporate lag, physical maintenance like sleep and fitness functions as a critical business strategy for maintaining decision-making speed. Successfully scaling a company from a fragile idea to a mature enterprise requires building robust systems. But above all, it requires continuously managing your internal energy, allowing you to turn inevitable market changes into constant opportunities.